probably for this early Drake. Interesting, he didn't do the Gromp. Instead, I mean, he would have to wait 40 seconds if he wanted to get the extra treat to get his empowered smite. So I think he's just going to clear these grubbies really quick and then not go for the upgraded smite scuttle play.
Yeah, not going to go for that yet for sure. But we will see where he heads after, we're assuming a recall, but Berserker going to be going forward. He's just looking for Rahel. Rahel has already used his barrier. The barrier used by Berserker. Flashes forward. Can't finish him off, but now Hombach is here, and he has his flash. Flash in. First blood for the Kazakhs, and that is an out of mana Lulu. Going to have to flash to safety. Barely avoids the Kazakhs W, but does not avoid the deadly flourish from Rahel. It's 2 kills for Sentinels. They're up 2,000 gold in 5 minutes.
Just like that, CS advantage. Top, jungle, mid, bot, support, and 2-0 on the scoreboard. It's the start they need for a comp like this, but I will say, like...
Yeah, not going to be able to get that early drag
damage. Oh, no.
Ooh, just barely out of range, but Isles does get tagged by that 4th shot of the ultimate, and it's super low. As is Berserker, and Huhi and Rahel are just punishing them after that early gank from Hombach. It looked like they had a window where they might have been able to potentially get a kill. Armeo also spotted out here, and Hombach is going to be there for the counter gank. Ulti going to get popped by Dokla. He's going to redirect it onto the Kazakhs just to try to get out, but Berserker is going to root it up. Tries to turn around. There's the polymorph over on Rahel. They're looking to burst him down. The shield comes back up, but it doesn't matter. Berserker is surviving. Berserker gets us another shield and a double from such a disadvantageous position. Lions bot lane makes magic happen.
They had barrier heal back up, and Rahel and Huhi just ran out of damage. Didn't even have the level 6 Lulu ultimate, but it was still enough through, even if Inspired is not.
And Hombach is
scaling and taking it slow.
That big gold lead, and that still exists. That's still nice, but again, you are going to have to deal with the polymorph potentially later on. Dokla getting put pretty low. Of course, you do have the ult, you have the invisibility to try to make the life difficult for Isles, but the problem is Isles is an incredible Lulu, and what's going to happen is anytime you jump forward, you're going to get wild growth while you're in the air, and then you're going to get polymorphed out of it, and you can't really react to that. So unless you stealth in like this, can be tough. Dokla going to get taken down though. Hombach, 2,000 gold ahead of his counterpart now, has used this matchup really well. He is up almost 2 entire levels and will be up 2 full levels after he takes this camp, as Armeo is close to 8, but Hombach's almost 10. The coordination in the CC can make it so tough. If you jump in Wild Growth, into Polymorph, into Ornn Knockup, into you know, all of these tools, you might just die before you do anything, because Kazakhs is not a tanky champ, but we are up to a 3.6k gold lead. So despite that double kill down on the bot side, the gold lead went from over 2k down to 1,500 and then back up to 3,500.
I can gank.
Yeah.
Into flash.
Low chance, you're not can open mid.
He's dead. Nice.
Yeah, nice gank there, but as we were talking about how LYON is scaling, like, it really just, the gold lead ballooned, and it's because it all started with the top play. So Hombach had essentially full cleared his jungle, ran top, killed Dokla, but then as that happened is when Armeo was arriving to his top side. So Armeo had to seed all of his top side camps to the Kazakhs, then mid lane dies.
Speed plus the Chomp working on it, and they do beat out Impact and claim that first tower. Well, Dokla's just playing safe, knowing Kazakhs is up there. He's having to give up even more minions, so Dokla is getting starved pretty heavily as a result.
No
could be tough. Here comes Hombach again. Does that flash, but I don't know if it matters. There's the flash, but the flash response is available from Hombach. Finds Saint again in the mid lane, and he is dead. It's nearly a 3,000 gold lead for the Kazakhs.
And he's just going to continue to run around the map here.
The Deadly Flourish does connect there. Isles trying to dodge these shots. Hombach is coming, and he is spotted. Armeo there trying to buy some time. Does pillar out Hombach.
Oh my god. My goodness. 52 CS advantage in the jungle. Hombach now getting the Drake because he 2-shots it with his 2.5 full lethality items. It's still going to be that waiting game. At this point, you're kind of just hunting bounties, as Darkwings does have one and no flash.
Yep, no flash, and I don't think you're getting out of this one. The pillar is still there and available. Armeo gets 600 gold for his troubles, visits that top side, and they are going to have still a lot of time to chill and scale because Sentinels took no early dragons. That was their first dragon of the game here at 16 minutes. So as long as LYON don't keep chain dying, They do still have some real chances here, but Armeo is going to get stealthed on, and Hambach jumps in, flash away, but there is the leap in from Hambach, asserting his dominance as Dokla has got a TP back to base.
Yeah. Oh, wait, the Kha'Zix is behind me. I want none of this smoke. Just get me out immediately. Hambach has lived in the jungle of Armeo. This is a very difficult game for him to survive in, but he has a 2-item Yunara and kind of nothing else. Everything else he needs to play around. This is all on Berserker Isles, it really feels like.
What you're telling me is they might need a little bit more gas. Is always interesting. Hambach again on the sides with the upgraded spike racks, just harassing them. Equalizer comes down, curtain call as well. Dokla there to block the shots. Saint takes one to the back of the head, but Dokla blocking up most of that. And this is just buying time for Darkwings, pushing on that top side, collecting plates. Yeah. They are now 7.6K ahead. Ornaments or not, this gold lead is getting worse and worse and worse here for LYON. They're just group 5 trying to force. And now there is no equalizer, there is no curtain call, and Huhi is in some trouble. Huhi's going to get jumped up. Berserker flashes forward. Rahel is going to get knocked down as well. That's 2 quick kills going their way. And now they're trying to dive onto Darkwing. Darkwing's incredibly low, does fall. Dokla and Saint survive. It is 4 for 0, down 8K gold for LYON.
Bounties for everyone, but mainly Berserker playing that perfectly. An absolute psychopath flies through the turret to kill Rahel and Huhi, and then even after Darkwings teleports in, Berserker still lives. They collect all the bounties and are probably getting this Drake.
Impact has Equalizer. He just came back up. He's going to drop it. He is level 16, but I don't think there's a real angle in. Trying to be as annoying as possible, but you are 1v5. That is Baron. That is 5,000 nearly taken off the gold lead. And that is this game maybe slipping out of Sentinel's grasp.
Unbelievable fight there by LYON. Sentinels, with their big lead, was trying to split push. So Darkwings is top. And then LYON says, okay, once we see Kha'Zix clear that ward, you don't have enough damage at the turret. So we're just going to run in and kill you before Hambach can actually make his approach. Rahel and Huhi dead. Then the teleport arrives, and that's when Hambach tries to get in, right onto a shockwave. Saint gets him, gets the full shutdown for his own Orianna. Darkwings was pretty far ahead of Saint, but Saint got the Kha'Zix shutdown as well as that mid-turret, and now it's not just the Yunara. The Orianna has also scaled, which really puts LYON in a good spot.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. And this Ornn, behind gold or not, is not that easy to kill, right? You know, you do have the LDR done for Rahel, but he went Ghostblade Collector into LDR, so it's not like you are a tank-killing build. This is not Hex Optics, LDR, IE 3 items. This is a 3 items that just doesn't really hurt this tanky front line, and you can see they're just kind of shrugging off a lot of the damage here. Great shockwave, pulls him out of the air. Beautiful by Saint. Hambach flashes, but there is the follow. Berserker comes in this side, goes on a rampage as Huhi is gonna fall as well. LYON roar to life. White Sentinels off the map, and we'll see if they just want to push to end the game.
That's no Baron, but I mean, they have 5 versus 2 and a cannon wave. It's hard to imagine Impact Rahel holding up another wave on the way as well.
And no equalizer here for Impact, so this is going to be so hard to hold on. Sentinels felt like they were in control for 95% of this game, but the polymorph is there. Another kill goes to Berserker. Dokla is just laughing in Rahel's face, flashes in on him, forces the flash out. Berserker flashing in, looking for another kill. Can't quite get it, but does get the Nexus. It's a big comeback from LYON as they showcase their talent in the team fight and send us to game 3.
Cheeky smile by Armeo. I gotta say, they got the delay of game penalty in game 1. They delayed game 2 as well. They were practicing lounge. What do you think of that?
I think delay to win is the name of the game right there. They didn't need that extra ban.
Yeah, no.
They didn't need a gold lead.
I did love the Rhett Vern to like hyper carries for Berserker.
Yep.
This is what he's been doing his entire career. Cast already pointed out, and I'm glad that they did, but Isles Lulu is actually, like
yeah.
People always make fun of me. I know you won't because we've had this discussion. People always make fun of me being like, this player is really good at Lulu, unironically.
Hey, supports matter.
And he is.
Yeah.
But Raz, I know you have some, it was the